Aquarius, something powerful is shifting in your soul, and the June 8th moon is not your average lunar event. This cosmic energy is sending a warning to those who are awakened, especially the chosen ones like you. If you've been feeling drained, overstimulated, or even anxious around people lately, you are not imagining things. The universe is telling you to retreat, recharge, and realign. Why? Because something big is coming, and not everyone can come with you. Stay until the end of this video, because what we're about to reveal will explain why your isolation is your greatest power. Now, 1. Your aura is expanding, and it's triggering. Others Aquarius, something profound is happening beneath the surface, and it's all being activated by the powerful moon on June 8th. Without even trying, your aura, your energetic field, is expanding. It's becoming more potent, more radiant, and more charged with divine codes. And while this might sound magical, and it is, there's a hidden consequence. It's making a lot of people around you uncomfortable. You may have already started noticing it. Maybe people are acting strangely around you, seeming irritated out of nowhere, or drawn to you like moths to a flame, only to pull away or project their issues onto you. This isn't random. It's because your energy is no longer normal. You're vibrating on a new level. Your light is intensifying, your frequency is rising, and your spiritual gifts are coming online. And for people who are still trapped in their ego, fear, or unresolved pain, your upgraded aura feels like a mirror, one that shows them exactly what they've been avoiding. The June 8th moon acts like a spiritual amplifier. It reveals truths people have buried. And being around someone like you, someone actively healing, evolving, and expanding, forces them to confront parts of themselves they'd rather avoid. Aquarius, this is why you may feel drained after being in a room full of people, misunderstood or attacked without reason, hyper-aware of others' energy, even when no one says a word. This isn't social anxiety. This is energetic overload. Your soul is sensing everything, every unspoken insecurity, every hidden agenda, every ounce of unhealed trauma. And because you're the chosen one, the universe is upgrading your sensitivity, not to weaken you, but to prepare you. Your aura is becoming a beacon of truth. But truth triggers people who are still living in denial. That's why this moon is your cosmic permission slip to pull back, to stop over-explaining, to stop shrinking, to make others comfortable, to stop doubting your experience just because others don't get it. The universe is calling you inward. You're not going crazy, Aquarius, you're ascending. And not everyone can go with you. If you continue surrounding yourself with chaotic energy during this spiritual upgrade, you risk absorbing emotional toxins that aren't even yours. You may end up dimming your light just to blend in, and that's the very opposite of what this moon is asking of you. This is your time to retreat, to ground, to realign. Your energy is sacred now. Your presence is powerful, and your aura is preparing for the next chapter, one that involves deeper purpose, divine guidance, and soul-led abundance. So protect your field, turn inward, say no when needed. Let your silence do the talking. Because Aquarius, you weren't meant to be liked by everyone during this portal. You were meant to be remembered as the one who rose above the noise. 2. Your sensitivity is a superpower, but it needs protection. Aquarius, let's get one thing straight right now. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. It's not something to be ashamed of, suppressed, or brushed aside. In fact, it's your greatest superpower, and the June 8th moon is activating it to a whole new level. You're being upgraded spiritually. Your aura isn't just glowing, it's listening. Your intuitive radar, especially in the crown and third eye chakras, is fully switched on. This means you can now sense what others can't. The truth behind a smile. The pain hidden behind laughter. The tension no one is talking about. The spiritual vibrations of a room the moment you step in. You might feel like you're walking around as an open receiver, picking up subtle cues, emotions, and even psychic data from everyone around you. And while this is an incredible gift, it comes with a challenge: sensory overload. Imagine being a satellite dish receiving 500 signals all at once. That's what it feels like when you try to maintain your normal pace or interact with too many people under this lunar influence. You're not just hearing voices or words, you're hearing souls. And that's exhausting. If you ignore this and try to power through, it shows up fast. You feel emotionally off without explanation. Your body is tired, even when you've had enough sleep. Your mind feels clouded. You can't focus or make clear decisions. And worst of all, your connection to your inner voice becomes fuzzy. Aquarius, this isn't burnout. This is the spiritual side effect of being too open in a world that doesn't know how to protect energy. The universe is now fine-tuning your nervous system so that it becomes a sacred channel for higher guidance. But this process requires peace. It needs space. It needs protection. That's why the moon is gently whispering, "Pull back." This is not the time to be at every gathering, responding to every call, or scrolling endlessly on social media. You are in the middle of a major upgrade, and the noise of the world will only delay or distort it. So what do? You slow down. You create space for silence. You journal to clear emotional debris. You take walks in nature and breathe in the stillness. You meditate, not just for peace, but to keep your frequency clean. And you become radically discerning about who and what you let into your field. Your sensitivity is gold, Aquarius. It allows you to be a seer, a visionary, and a spiritual leader. But gold needs to be protected. Otherwise, it tarnishes. This moon is saying, don't ignore your gift just because others don't understand it. You're not being dramatic. You're being initiated. And the more you honor your sensitivity now, the more powerfully it will serve you in the weeks ahead, especially as your path takes you into deeper soul purpose and higher energetic alignment. The moon's final message: step away, so I can reveal your destiny more clearly. 3. Not everyone is supposed to go with you. Aquarius, it's time for a raw truth. One that might sting a little, but it will also set you free. You're evolving faster than the people around you. And the June 8th moon is making that more obvious than ever before. This isn't about ego. It's not about being better than anyone else. It's about energetic frequency, soul alignment, spiritual contracts. And here's the question the universe is now placing in front of you. Who are you still holding on to? That's holding you back. You've been feeling it for a while now, haven't you? That friend who used to uplift you now leaves you drained. That family member who always needs saving, but never shows up for you. That partner or co-worker who low-key undermines your confidence or acts weird when you win. Aquarius, as a chosen one, you were never meant to blend in. You were born to break karmic cycles, awaken to higher purpose, and lead others out of illusion. But that level of light requires a clear path, and not everyone can walk beside you into this next chapter. This June 8th moon is a cosmic checkpoint, a fork in the road. It's the moment where Spirit says, now choose. Will you keep dimming to stay connected, or will you rise and allow what's not aligned to fall away. And yes, that's scary. Letting go always is. But look closely. Some people in your life are energy vampires. They thrive when you're small, but disappear when you shine. Others are stuck in loops. The same old drama, pain, or mindset you've already escaped. A few may even carry hidden jealousy, smiling to your face, but quietly hoping you fail. And then there are the saboteurs, those who plant seeds of doubt, mock your growth, or talk you out of your power. This moon isn't bringing these truths up to hurt you. It's showing you who's draining your life force. So if invitations suddenly feel heavy, conversations feel fake or forced, people you once loved now feel like strangers, it's not because you're broken, it's because your spirit is breaking free. This is the universe creating space. You're being guided to detach with love, to let go before betrayal, chaos, or drama happens, to trust your inner knowing, even if no one else sees what you see. And Aquarius, this is one of the most spiritual things you can ever do. You don't need to burn bridges. Just walk away quietly with grace. You'll know who doesn't belong when your peace increases in their absence. Because here's the truth. Some people were only meant to walk part of the journey with you. Their chapter in your life is complete, and clinging to expired connections is what's keeping you from stepping into the next, more aligned phase. So protect your elevation. Don't trade your expansion for acceptance. Don't sacrifice your peace just to be polite. The familiar might feel safe, but the divine feels free. And you, Aquarius, were never meant to play small for love that comes with conditions. Let go, bless, and release. Make space, because what's ahead of you is sacred, and it needs room to land. 4. You're being initiated into a higher calling, Aquarius. The June 8th moon isn't just another energetic shift. It's a spiritual initiation. Yes, the discomfort you're feeling right now is real. The sudden emotional waves, the urge to withdraw, the sense that crowds feel off or heavy. It's not you being antisocial or sensitive for no reason. It's a divine signal. You're crossing a sacred threshold. The life you've known, the roles you've played, the people you've surrounded yourself with. It's all starting to feel misaligned. And it's not because you've done something wrong. It's because your new self is being born. This moon is stripping away illusions and distractions to reveal what's been inside you all along. A calling that's bigger than comfort. The universe is asking you to take your spiritual gifts seriously. Stop explaining your intuition away. Trust your inner voice over outside opinions. Accept that you were never meant to be normal. Aquarius, you were born for a mission, a soul contract, a purpose that can't be completed while you're distracted by noise, approval-seeking, or watered-down versions of your truth. That weirdness you feel in groups, that disconnect from conversations that used to interest you, that's not rejection, it's redirection. The discomfort is your soul saying, "You're not here anymore, let go so you can rise." You're being initiated into deeper soul work that activates others through your presence. A new financial timeline, aligned with your higher purpose. Healing relationships that actually see and support you. And spiritual leadership that requires clarity, focus, and sacred confidence. But none of that can fully land until you've made space. Here's the truth. The version of you that holds more light, more power, more wisdom, cannot be downloaded in chaos. Trying to level up while staying in the noise is like trying to install a powerful program with dial-up internet. The connection is bad, the data gets corrupted, and nothing runs properly. So the universe is cutting the connection, for now. It's saying, take a break from social obligations. Cancel plans that feel heavy. Step out of the group chats. Unplug from anything that pulls you out of alignment. You are in sacred stillness mode. This is your spiritual cocoon, your rebirth chamber, your time to pause and prepare. And while the world might not understand this sudden shift in you, your soul does. The moon is calling you back to yourself, not to isolate, but to integrate. Because when you emerge from this energetic portal, Aquarius, you will not be the same. You'll be clearer about your purpose, bolder with your truth, aligned with divine power instead of earthly distractions, and magnetic to abundance, opportunities, and aligned connections. But this requires full attention. Let the crowd fade into the background. You don't need 100 people validating you. You need one sacred connection to your higher self. You are not missing out on anything. You're being prepared for everything. So when that moment of elevation arrives, and it will, you'll meet it fully present, fully awakened, and fully in your power. The June 8th moon is not your test. It's your initiation into greatness. Final message. You're not hiding. You're being protected, Aquarius. If this June 8th moon has you feeling like retreating, trust that feeling. If you're craving solitude, lean into it. If you're finding crowds overwhelming, conversations exhausting, and noise unbearable, you're not broken. You're being called into alignment. This isn't a breakdown. It's a breakthrough in disguise. The chosen ones, and yes, that includes you, are being gently pulled out of the chaos, not because they're weak, but because they're about to be entrusted with something sacred. This moon isn't punishing you. It's protecting your evolution. You're not meant to be everywhere. You're not meant to be easily accessible. You're not meant to water down your brilliance just to blend in with people who haven't done the work. Right now, your spirit is whispering, choose yourself, because something huge is happening in the unseen. Behind the veil, the universe is activating your spiritual gifts, aligning you with your next divine timeline, clearing your vision for what's coming next, reorganizing relationships, finances, and opportunities so they match the real you, not the version that settled, compromised, or played small. But for you to receive what's coming, you need space, you need silence, you need to step away from the noise so you can hear the messages meant just for you. Aquarius, you are being prepared, not punished. You are being called higher, not cast out. This moon is creating a sacred container for you to remember your essence. Not the identity shaped by people's expectations, but the soul that came here to awaken others by simply being in truth. And that requires full energetic sovereignty. So if you feel the urge to cancel plans, do it. If you want to be alone for a few days, honor that. If you need to say no without explaining yourself, let that be enough. Because when the next phase of your destiny lands, and it will, you'll look back at this quiet, strange, emotional moment and realize it was the turning point. It was the reset you didn't know you needed. It was the sacred pause before divine acceleration. So Aquarius, don't fight the stillness. Don't label this as loneliness or call yourself antisocial. This is spiritual preparation. This is what elevation feels like on the inside before it shows up on the outside. You're not hiding. You're healing. You're not retreating. You're remembering. And what's coming next requires all of you, fully present, deeply grounded, and unapologetically powerful. Let the moon do her work. Let the world spin while you stand still. And know that in this pause, the next version of you is downloading. Give it room to land, because the universe is not delaying. It's preparing to deliver everything you asked for, and more.